Back in the late 90s, my brother approached me about sponsoring a four-way skydiving team. And at that time, I said I'd be willing to sponsor some helmets. In 2001, my brother approached me and said, have you given any more thought about getting more involved in sponsorship of a skydiving team? And I hadn't. And I said, but you know what? I said, I might have an interest in doing that myself.
Team Fastrax was created in late 2002. At the time, I had been skydiving for quite a while. My brother was just getting into the sport, and I have had a long time passion for skydiving. My brother, he drank the Kool-Aid, and he wanted to create this ambitious commercial skydiving team. It had always been a dream of mine. And so Team Fastrax started out like a lot of things, very small.
We have a unique group of men and women that travel all over the world and present our sport in a demonstration environment. That's NFL games, Major League Baseball, NASCAR. They jump the largest American flag in the world, custom pyrotechnic devices, smoke jumps, you name it, and our demonstration team gets out there and does it.
We have teams that compete at the highest levels, nationally and internationally, in canopy piloting, called Swoop.
They're among the top 5 in the world. I mean, these people train religiously to be the best canopy pilots out there. Another element is our men's four-way formation skydiving team. And that team is traditionally placed in the top 3 in the world wherever they've competed.
And we also have the tandem team.
There's quite a bit out there that make up Team Fastrax. There's nothing greater than flying over a racetrack or a large football stadium with 50,000 to 100,000 people down there waiting for you to perform a demonstration jump. And when you jump out of the plane and you've got that small field that you got to land in and there's no other outs, that's where you're going to land. And if the wind is strong or something, you're just nervous. And when I get within range of hearing the crowd going crazy and they're yelling and our jumpers are bringing in the American flags, or we're jumping red, white, and blue streamers and the crowds are yelling USA, and it's an incredible feeling.
The demonstration jump team, I've got to fly over the Statue of Liberty with my team. Some of them flying the American flag, looking over Lower Manhattan and Ellis Island, landing on pit row at NASCAR races with my teammates again. There's something very rewarding about that, having the competency and the skill to do that. I don't know how to describe it. It's exhilarating.
Team Fastrax does a lot of charity work. We do a lot of demonstration jumps for different events, such as Relays for Lives.
We've been involved with Make-A-Wish Foundation, where we've taken cancer survivors skydiving. We have a program called Leaps in Learning, where we will skydive into a school and deliver a motivational message to the children.
I want to introduce my team to you. First here, this is Jay Stokes, John Hart, Nicholas Hamilton.
Children are our future. They're the future in every aspect of our lives. They're going to be our future presidents. They're going to be our future world leaders, our doctors, our teachers, and they're going to be our future skydivers.
So what our philosophy, folks, is that life is a team event, and we all need each other in life. If you look what I have a picture of here, it's parachute line. You see all those little white strands in there? That's what gives it its strength. Not the part on the outside, that protects it. It's all those strands together that give it its strength and hold us securely in our parachute harness. And that's how we all need each other. We're each like those strands in our families, in our school. We all are teams.
When Gene put that idea of jumping the largest American flag ever flown in a canopy, I said he was crazy. And when he straps that thing on the front of him and jumps out of an airplane, it's heaven for him.
It's 7,800 square feet. It's very large. XL aircraft is over 300 pounds with the bundle, the weight, and the flag. It's an amazing thing to exit the aircraft with that much weight, deploy it, and then fly to the earth. The first couple times I jumped it, there's a few problems, and we worked them out. And now you look up and see it, and you can see this thing 15 miles away. That flag is just so beautiful. The stars in it are 6 foot tall. I mean, the stars are as tall as me. And you come in and land it, and it takes up, a half of a football field. People are just amazed that you could even bring it in an area this small. It's so amazing, so patriotic to even do it. And then you get the vibe from the fans out there. The people in the stands are just screaming and cheering. And everyone comes up and taps you on the back and tells you how proud they are, and that's the most patriotic thing they ever seen in their life. It just makes you proud. Our team is so unique because it will go out and do a demonstration jump, and afterwards, they will come up to individuals, they'll sign autographs, they'll talk to kids, they'll talk to adults, they'll spend time with the people on the ground. I used to be members of other teams, and I really hate to say this, but it wasn't like that in the sport anywhere else. You'd show up, you do a jump, and you say hi, and then you walk away and say bye. And what did they get out of that? They didn't get anything but watching you jump. But now what Team Fastrax brings out there is not only the jump, but it's the ground show. I mean, our ground show is as good as our air show. I mean, we come up to kids, we make kids happy, we make people happy. That's what we try to do.
And our sport is evolving. It's one of those things to where we want people to know that it's a sport, and so we focus with the children. We want them to see skydiving as a very positive experience, and Fastrax is about positive experiences.
Talking with the crowd after you jump is amazing. It's as good as a skydive. I mean, you land, you walk over to the crowd, and you have hundreds of kids that's walking up to you. You pull out your cards, you give these kids the cards, you tell them to walk over to your area so you can sign autographs. It's just the time you spend with the kids is amazing.
It is renewing to pursue your dreams and pursue your passions. And sometimes it's intimidating. Sometimes it's hard to see past where you're at now into this better place that you could be. And Team Fastrax represents that to me and to the other people in this project, and they can convey that energy to these children.
Being a representative of skydiving as a sport is a real honor. To be able to share this sport with the general public and to put a good face on it really makes me proud.
If I go up on a skydive and I know that as a team we each excelled and put our best out there and were beat, I'm okay with that. I still won because it was my personal best. So winning, if that's our focus, then we failed as a team. If our focus is to go out there and put our best on the line and accomplish that, it doesn't really matter. because that was our goal, to do our personal best.